I've been averaging over $1,000 a day profit from my print-on-demand business since about mid-July. And what's even crazier, I expect these sales maybe not to be as good as they've been recently, but I expect them to really continue through the next 6 months because the political niche has been on fire. And yes, I'm also selling my evergreens that really are the bread and butter of my 6-figure annual profit print-on-demand business. All of these trends that we're capitalizing on are just icing on the cake. It's just extra. So if you have not been taking it seriously, there's still a ton of time. And the micro niches in the overall political niche are popping up, new ones every single day. So I want to talk about how I've been doing what I've been doing. By the way, I'm a one-man show, guys. Like, I'm running a YouTube channel. I'm doing plenty of other things. And I'm still finding time and prioritizing my print-on-demand business because, I mean, hey, if there's money, like I talked about, $1,000 a day, yeah, I'll take that. You know what I mean? So in this video, I want to show you how to stay on top of it. Let's get to it. Let's dive right into it. We're going to start off in Google Trends. I just want to visualize the search interest in some of the things I've been talking about. So here, I went to Google Trends and I looked up Trump shirt. Now I have to hide myself from the video to show you this right tail. It's absolutely massive here. You can see the search interest spiked, of course, following the assassination attempt, but that obviously also got a lot more people interested in buying Trump-related merchandise. Print-on-demand sellers capitalized on that opportunity of the increased demand, and as I mentioned, it's an election year. We know a lot of this is going to carry into the election and the inauguration. Okay, so we've got the Trump side. Here we have the Kamala side. All right, I'm hiding myself again. There is another massive tail of interest in the Kamala side. Even for an election year, I'd say this is like a special one so far in terms of opportunities for print-on-demand sellers, and hopefully you have been capitalizing on this. So we looked at Trump shirt, we looked at Kamala shirt. I also couldn't help myself. I had to compare the two. So if you were wondering, the red line is the interest in Trump shirt, the blue is Kamala, and that's not meant to deter you from selling to either side. It's just to illustrate the interest on a relative basis, and that was over the last month. I sell to both sides. Call me a member of the Green Party because I love money, as evidenced by my Amazon sales that you see right here. Now, this is just Amazon Seller Central. Somehow today, a lot of people still do not take advantage of this. I don't know how. You can see in 7 days, I made 606 orders. These are only orders fulfilled by Printful, by the way. I also had a product that was a #1 bestseller that Printful couldn't fulfill, so I had to use a different production partner for that one. That's not captured here. You know what I mean? This is just Printful. 606 orders, $12,000 in costs. I dropped a video last week showing you how I use the PayPal MasterCard to get 3% cash back, so my costs are reduced a little bit. The profit there, let's just round up and call it $7 grand. Then you have to deduct the Amazon fees, which amounted to about $1,100. So deduct that. Still really good. That's just Amazon, guys. On Etsy, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you may have saw my post the other day. I don't always post about Etsy, but in a single day, 141 orders on Etsy, $1,675 profit. Now you got to deduct the Etsy fees, and my ad spend that day was $50. So deduct that as well. And what you're looking at is still clearly over $1,000 profit in 1 day. And that was just from Etsy, okay? Now, if you're wondering how I do it, you've probably been subscribed to my channel. If you're watching this video, you know I love niche research. Again, sell what people are buying. I know, so obvious, but there's actually a little bit more to it. And by the way, this is just me going to, a niche research tool, looking at the trends. This works, right? Because it's illustrating what people are buying. These are the best sellers, okay? But there's a better way, okay? There is a better way, and that is being early to these trends, which is easier said than done. Now, if you're waiting for me to tell you that you need to watch mainstream news 24/7, try to pick up on these trends, guys, there's nothing I would rather not do with my time than that. I do not watch mainstream television at all, especially the news. Don't get me started. You need to be early. So how do you do it? Well, let me show you a tool that specializes in just this, called Merch Dominator. So I'm here in Merch Dominator, link in the description. There's no other tool out there like this that is looking at major e-commerce marketplaces, mainly Amazon, for real-time trends. I'm going to go over to the sidebar. I'm going to go to MBA and KDP and click Best Sellers. Under sorting right here, I'm going to change the drop down to newest. Then I'm going to hit search. what it's doing is it's looking at products that were uploaded today, yesterday, the day before, that have sold, that can be indicative of emerging trends. Now, what do you notice behind me? It looks like I curated this. I did not curate this. This is what it picked up on organically. And what do you know? A lot of prevalence of, and a lot of repetition of say it to my face, right? If we had to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You guys get the point. There's like 20 of them in the first 3 rows of results. If you're wondering how I made as much money as I did, it's not this simple, but a lot of it is actually this simple. It's just being early to these trends, because most people who watch this video, guess what? They're not going to use Merch Dominator to find these trends. They're going to tell themselves, I'll get them, I'll get to them later, right? And when you do that, it's fine. You'll make sales, hopefully. But you're going to be competing with people like me who got there as soon as possible. Okay? And I mean, that's it. Sometimes it's that simple. It's not that you can't overtake people that got to a trend first, but if we're putting high quality products up, you have to compete with us. And if ours are better quality than you, and we were earlier and we soaked up all the initial sales that you missed out on, you're going to have a problem. But for that problem, I have a solution to offer up to you. I decided I'm going to make a course specifically for capitalizing on election 2024 by selling print-on-demand products. Yes, you can capitalize on my 7+ years knowledge, and you see I'm already doing extremely well in this niche, and there's plenty of meat on the bone, like an unfathomable amount of meat on the bone, so we're not going to step on each other's toes. This is what is offered if you would like to take me up on this course. I'm going to show you how to find the trends. I'm going to show you how to create designs that sell well in the political niche. Plus, I'm going to offer you done-for-you design templates, so you don't really have to learn how to design if you don't want to. You can be lazy. I'm going to do done-for-you niches related only to politics, and I'm going to give you real-time niche alerts. I'm going to tell you what products to sell and, how to fulfill them. I'm going to show you where to sell them. If you know my Ryan's method, you can probably guess. We have 6 months of runway to make this happen. So if you're interested, you can pre-register for the course linked in the description. You also save $100 using that link. It's going to go live this weekend, and it's going to be packed with literally everything I did to generate the numbers I showed you at the beginning of this video. I can't promise you $1,000 a day, but seriously, if I can do it, spread as thin as I am as a one-man team, I promise you it can be done. It can be replicated, and you can smash my numbers. Because, I mean, again, this is only getting started. The run-up to the election and all the, I want to say propaganda, but I'm not going to, all the hype around it is already drumming up, okay? I mean, I'm assuming it is anyways. I base all my assumptions on t-shirt sales, basically, because I don't watch mainstream news. So get your piece of the pie, guys. I mean, there's so much money to be made. There's 6 months of runway. If you're interested, link in the description. Save $100. Guys, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon with a new video.